Yo folks, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be doing a reroll guide for Nikke, Goddess of Victory, not to mention best units and tier list infos. Let's jump right into this. First things, click the right hand icon right here. I'm gonna do it one more time so you can see it. This, and then go into account. You are going into log out. This is an account that I have freshly rolled on, and I'm gonna show you how to backpedal and get to the start menu so you can do it again. Alright, so you should be coming up on this screen. It's going to be loading, doing whatever you need to do. I have rotational control installed. It's an app in order for this landscape mode to be happening. iOS, same thing, just find some sort of app. Go ahead and hit confirm right there, whichever server. In case you're wondering which server is best for you, NA is North America. So if you're in Europe, play the global server. That's actually going to be the one for you. And then Southeast Asia, this, that, and the third. The reason why you want to pick a server like that is because you want to have low ping when you're doing boss fights and raids. If you have high ping, you're not going to be able to hit the bosses, you're not going to be able to deal damage. Server choices sort of matter in some ways in case you want to participate in that. So right here, you're going to go into create account. This is going to be the salted email method. This is one of the emails that I have laying around. You do whichever, +5, +2, how many rerolls you are doing. It's a good way to sort of keep track on how many times you've been going at this. Once you're set with that, it'll say passwords match, send your verification code, go in a separate window with an email of your choice. Then of course, input that code right over there. Hit OK, and then hit complete. And then there you go, an account has been created. Now just note with the salted email method, I think this is the fastest. I've tried, deleting the folders and all that stuff, but this one is the cleanest method. Here we go. This is going to be the freshly rolled account. Go ahead and skip. That's going to be your best friend. Let's go ahead and just do this, and I'll skip to the parts where we can do the actual recommendations for tier lists and whatnot afterwards, and not to mention some codes in case you guys are interested in that stuff. All right, we're back here on the main screens. I've already gone into the mails, claimed the things. Some of you guys might be wondering, how do you claim the codes? If you go right here, right hand corner again, go into notices. If you go right here, CD key redemption portal, and then hit tap to enter, you'll be brought to a different page. This will actually allow you to input all of the codes. There are a lot of codes. All right, so let's round this off. So first one's Be My Commander. By the way, case sensitive, it does not really matter. Just hit redeem now. The code has its maximum usage. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one doesn't work apparently. Let's try the next one. NIKKELUV. If this is max redemption too, yo, that's max usage as well. All right, come on. Can I get any of them to work? Yo, this is crazy. At least you get to see it. Okay. Dang, can anything work? Yo, why is it like this? By the way, this is an O, not a 0. All right, so let's see. Max, all of them? Like this? Okay, maybe I might have done something weird, and that's why I can't redeem them. Nikke 47 campaign. All right, we got that one. That is working. How about this? Nikke, did we get it? Redeem now? Okay, we got that one. And then I guess like the earlier 4 have expired. That is insane. Okay, how about this one? Boom, there we go. Huge thank yous as always to Pridewin right here. They got the codes. Okay, go ahead and jump back. By the way, there is obtain CBT reward. So if you input an email, you can go through that as well. I'm not going to do that. Some of you guys are also wondering, how do I get like the 110 polls? If you go into the events right here, this will allow you to get privity, and that's going to be a bunch of polls right there. And then not to mention, there's also another campaign for the release login, and this will equate to a bunch of polls. So they elongated the polls over time, and that's how you're going to get the 110. So let's see, what do we get? We're going to do claim all, and we're going to be getting some 250 gemmies and some data set stuff. So I think that's okay for like the free stuff. Let's go into the recruitments right here, and we're gonna do ordinary recruit. Now, this is gonna be 4% rate. You're guaranteed an SSR on the first 10 pull. The following pulls, they're not guaranteed. Ideally, after your reroll, after this one in particular, you have more SSRs flowing. I think you can only get 1 SSR from this one. I have had it so that my second multi had 3 SSRs in it. I am not kidding you. when I had 3 SSRs on my second multi. It was insanity, and that was on a reroll. I was just doing it for fun. I'm just rerolling for fun because I'm stuck on a particular stage. We got Signal right here. She is a decent support. I love to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit skip. So this is the part that will determine whether you want to keep or not keep this account. So we're gonna go recruit, I'm gonna hit confirm, and right here, this will tell you if you want to keep going. Personally speaking, I have okay, we got an SSR. Signal's all right, but I need something like Scarlet or something crazy. Maybe Volume, I would keep this account, you know, if I had something like that. These purples can also turn into SSRs. So in case you guys are wondering, there is a fake out. It's very rare, so it might be difficult to see. Can we get something here? It's a Tetra unit. I don't think there's amazing Tetra units that I'm looking for right now. Mary is not the greatest. She is an okay healer, but she's definitely a mommy. I love her for that part. On top 10 thickness, she's up there. Mary for sure. So from a waifu scale, this is pretty clean. And we can do some singles. You can do singles in case you guys want to do so. But now that we're done here, we've inputted the codes and everything, go into account and go through that process that we talked about earlier, where you just log out, you hit confirm, and you input the emails and whatnot. Okay, so for recommended units, we have a list right here. We have already gone through the tier list and my mistakes to avoid, but just know anything above A tier is insanely meta. I have used Milk. She was really good as a sniper character. I've used Rappy and Neon. All the SRs are very viable. So I can vouch for the sake of this tier list will definitely carry you through a majority of content. And yeah, it's really good. This is gonna be my personal list of best characters just to simplify it a little bit more for my eyes. And I have Brid and then Julia, Guillotine, and Scarlet at the top. These are general DPSs. If you have any of these 4, your accounts are gonna have a DPS that can not have to use Rappy. If you do not have one of these 4, then your most likely best DPS is going to be someone like Rappy, because Rappy deals like the similar damage to Volume. Even though Volume is support, she can actually deal damage. And then Rappy will actually deal like similar damage to, you know, all the other S ranks. Don't be afraid to raise her because her range as an assault rifle unit is really good. And then of course, best supports, we have Volume, we have Novel, and we have Lighter. Obviously, these are all SMG units. I think Lighter might not be an SMG unit, but at the end of the day, you'll be really good with them. Best tanks, of course, with Mia and Polly. They can be, you know, flat out used on any team whatsoever, and they're decent support or decent DPS. So these 4 at the bottom with Sugar, Uni, Miranda, and Admi. These are particular units that enable certain metas. So if you're wondering what does that mean, Sugar right here has the shotgun meta where she can buff units really well. She'll do the ammo capacity increases. Neon can do it really well as well, so they pair well together. Then if you have someone like Drake, she can be like the DPS. Admi is the same thing for sniper rifles. Miranda, she's rated really low actually. She's right here in B tier. Not too low, but she enables like crit damage comps, late game stuff, and very RNG oriented. If you want someone who's like all in on 1 DPS, she's gonna be good. So for bossing stages. And then of course you have someone like Uni. Uni is more along the lines of being more of like a crowd control, right? And Uni is A tier, but she's a rocket launcher unit. She's not gonna be dealing DPS. She's very niche, and that's why I have these at honorable favorites, because they do particular things and they're not really jack of all trades like, you know, the other 3 lines over here. And then selfish niche is going to be Epinal, is quote unquote selfish SMG user. Vesti is actually a selfish rocket launcher user in case you want to go into those moments. And then we also have someone like Alice who's actually going to be a selfish sniper unit, and then Maxwell who is a decent selfish sniper unit as well. Snipers are going to be good at the first boss stage that we're currently encountering, the little train dude. You might want to use them because, you know, he's supposedly weak to that, but to be honest, it's just a DPS. I was using shotgun units like Drake, and not to mention Sugar and Neon, and I did really well as well. So it really doesn't matter for certain stages. Just watch what certain characters do damage-wise. Like shotgun units deal the best damage, but I'm currently stuck on one of the stages. And then of course, don't forget all waifus are S tier. And then I'll leave you with this image on how to reroll on Android specifically without having to, you know, doing the salted email methods. you can delete a folder, or don't delete it, you rename it, you clear the data, you rename the folder, and then after that, you should be able to have your data intact so you don't have to re-download everything. If this doesn't work, then you're gonna have to do either the salted email, and I have done methods over here where I'm using multiple Google account emails, multiple Line emails, Twitter. I think everyone has Facebook. If you have multiple Facebook accounts, that totally works as well. So it's up to you which way you wanna do it. Just don't forget to link your account after you have done everything, after you've re-rolled. And when it comes to re-rolling, just go for the waifu that you like and the teams that you wanna build, and maybe have multiple accounts, because this is an idle game at its core. And as a free-to-play, you'll have more fun where you're stuck in certain stages and you don't feel like you need to pull because you have a variety of accounts with, you know, different Nikkes that you can try out different stages on. That is going to be the tier list, the infos, the reroll guides for Nikke, Goddess of Victory. I am really enjoying my time with this one. I love this story. I think I'm gonna do like chapter reviews on like the story segments that I enjoy. Bandages is still like the best comment that you can have. Like the commander putting bandages on every Nikke is a fun treat. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram if you want to see workouts, my face, and all the things that I do, con stuff. But once we hit 40,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and see you guys in the next one.